everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos, my content. Um, because I'm enjoying making these videos. Um, I did some makeup yesterday. You can catch this makeup look on Spoil Lip Cosmetics. And if you see something you like, hey, you can use my code GG at checkout. So, um, like I was saying, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm having a good time doing these. Again, I want to be able to post these videos where you guys can find them. I know I tried to do this before and I just didn't have the dedication. But I have the dedication now because I have so many more followers than I did before. And I'm starting to learn that the newer followers that are coming in, they have like a lot more respect. I love my followers that have been following me since the beginning. They're always going to be my number one. But as more people start to, hear a little bit of my story, they want to hear it all. And it's kind of hard for them to find the videos. So this is why I said I am going to do YouTube and I'm going to stick to it. So I love this Crenshaw. Is it Crenshaw? Yeah, the Crenshaw. So when we left off on part 2. And we were talking about how I was with an older man I did not want to be with, but that was the draw of the luck. Now I can get into more detail, but we'll save that for another time. And we'll recap it at recap on video 2, where you guys can drop questions and I can answer. Now I hope you guys are not taking to offense that I am not answering any questions on the videos. I tried that the other day and I kind of got into a bicker with someone over my finances or what they want for us to buy a house, yada yada. So I'm going to just stay away from the comments, but I love you guys so much and thank you for supporting me. Let's start the video. So as we last left off, I was mentioning that I was in a relationship that I just did not want to be in, and I was over the drinking. Mind you, he was way older than me, and I was just over the drinking. I was over the, wanting to do the, why he was drunk for 3 days up doing this, wanting to be on top of me, and I was just sick of it. So one day my brother's baby's mom called me up, said, hey, let's go hang out with some of my friends. And again, I was doing good. I was, successful. Money, car, I had everything that I needed. And she didn't. So kind of was like that person that needs to ride somewhere, so they invite you to this fun thing. That's what I was. Long story short, it was pretty fun. I won't lie. I say this, and I say this proudly, even though I'm married. Roger was the first person that I ever loved, because I seen my mom go through so many abusive relationships, and I was abused by him. To me, I thought that meant he loved me. So I do still to this day feel like he was my first love. So we went to one of the cousins' house of her, and it was a bunch of us hanging out, and I wasn't supposed to talk to him. I was supposed to talk to his brother Leo. He was very aggressive, and he also made fun of my weight. And they kept saying, oh, that's a wide load, and he said, I'll still take it, whatever, talking to me. My brother's girlfriend was like big, little, yay big, and I was, at the time, I felt like I was a blob, and I was probably like 120 pounds. I posted some pictures of me before. I'll probably do a recap on here. But you know, when we go back and look at ourselves, we're just like, I was so skinny. And then we were back in that time, like, I'm so fat. It's just like, we never love ourselves enough, and we need to do that. Please give this a thumbs up, you guys. If you want to see more of these videos, the only way I can communicate with you is by you commenting what you want to know, what I didn't explain well, and the thumbs up. It's free. To thumbs up my video, it's free. So, and if you don't like the story, you can go take your thumbs back. So, so we decided to, go upstairs, and when I went upstairs, there was the other brother, and, he automatically, whatever he was doing, he like turned away from it. And at this time, you guys, I never dyed my hair. I had not even worn earrings, even though I had earrings my whole life growing up from my mom. She always kept earrings on me. Nothing, just plain Jane. One tattoo on my back, and that was it. So yes, this is live. This is live. I just won't be answering any comments. So it was to the point where everybody was drinking and I wasn't. It's crazy, you guys. I wouldn't even take Tylenol. I remember when I had my appendix taken out. Tracy, I'm gonna make you a moderator real quick. You and Michelle. Admin. There you go. Tracy, you're admin, and so is Michelle. So, I was so plain Jane back then. And, you guys, I had beautiful hair. Oh, you think now my hair is beautiful. It was just beautiful, long, and thick. And I just had this thing where I would just switch it over to my, to the side, because that's a little style back in the day. I remember I had on these bell-bottom pants, and I had on some flip-flops. The back of my bell-bottoms were all like ripped up from the ground. That was a style. And I had on I think it was Bayer College, Bayouron, and we got them from the thrift store. My aunt would take us to the thrift store all the time. And college t-shirts, army t-shirts, navy t-shirts were the style back then. A little cap. We had like these little seashell kind of necklaces on, and bell bottoms, and that's what I had on. I had on some bell bottoms, some little flip flops. I want to say they were Old Navy. There's some blue Old Navy ones, and yeah, I had that gray T-shirt on. I want to say Bayer College, Bayer or something like that. It was a college. So and then I went up there, and he just like stopped, and he was just look like whatever he was doing, and he came. He talked to me. He was like, "Who's your friend, Pumpkin?" And she was like, "Oh, this is Doo-doo," and he's like, "Oh, hi," and whatever. And we like stayed with each other for like 3 days. He kept coming back. At that time, it was around February, and we only been talking for like 6 days. Well, he's like, "Hey, meet me at so-and-so's house." Mind you, I had a vehicle. He never asked me for a ride. He never said, "Can you take me home?" He caught the bus. I like that about him. People get lazy right away. They're like, "Oh, give me a ride here. Give me." He's like, "Hey, where are you?" He's like, "Can I meet you over there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's gonna take me like an hour, but I'll be there." I'm like, "Okay." And he came with balloons, flowers, everything. And hi, Mama. Hi. You want some Papa?
Oh, from Nugget!
Yeah, she woke up. Hi, Mommy. You want some Papa? Here.
I took the only French fries.
I know, baby.
I get.
Honey, there's some chicken tenders if you want some.
This is pizza Raffaella.
No, that's not good. Here, Mama. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pizza.
Buddy, we had pizza like 3 times in the last week. That's enough already. Have a seat, please. Good morning, sister. So we,
Heck? Sounds like a heck?
so we,
Monica.
there. No more hugging because you're sicky. That's pretty, baby. It's beautiful. So then he came with flowers, balloons, bear, everything, and I was like, that was something like I never experienced, like someone going on the bus, coming, you know. So we hit it off, whatever, and I think he was testing me to see if I was gonna be like somebody who would put up with him, because like not even 2 weeks in, he like grabbed me by my hair one time. I was leaving. He said something like, I forgot what exactly what he said. He said something like weird, and I was just like, what? Like, and I remember like walking away and leaving. Like he tried to grab my sweater, but my hair was so long. That's why I mentioned how long my hair was. So when he grabbed my sweater, he grabbed my hair, and I was like I didn't know if it was an accident. So again, like I didn't take it wrong because I had brothers. Like I was used to being roughed with, but not like this. So that should have been a red flag right there, but I didn't. So again, I'm still talking to the older gentleman that I was with, and he knew something was up right away. I just had butterflies in my stomach. I just had butterflies in my stomach. I was just happy. I just felt so different, and he knew. And he's like, how come you keep going over there? And I'm like, what? And he's like, how come you're still going over? He goes, I thought you were gonna go back to work, you know, whatever, whatever. I said, no. I said, I think I'm gonna move. He's like, move? I'm like, yeah. Well, at this time that I told him this, my aunt told me. She said, so-and-so was at the bar, and the other day, the same lady was there. It's like she was waiting for him to show up. And I said, I don't care. So while this was happening, I was already doing something. I was already occupied with something. So if he was already cheating, it didn't faze me. I did not care. So anyways, time goes by, time goes on, and I move. Like I pack my stuff and I move. It was a stupid thing to do right away because my baby's dad, he didn't have a house. He didn't have anything. He was living with his mom, which I did not know. The way they came off as they had money, they had vehicles, that they were like well put together. That was not, I swear you guys, Tracy could put Gigi's on YouTube live. Leave her alone. And people will still message the page. I don't see her. It's like, try. You eating popcorn? Careful, slowly. So I packed all my stuff and I called him one day and I just said, hey, like I left where I was at. And he's like, that's cool, come to my mom's. Like, come, like, yeah, like whatever. You guys, I shit you not, his mom never, like, I never did anything to his mom. If anything, like I would always like pick them up, drop them off, and for some reason, like she would come to the house and she's like, you can stay, you gotta leave, like to me. And I was just like, what did I do? Like what? Like everybody else was like just girls from off the street, girls from off the whatever. They would meet some random girl at the bus stop, bring them over. Yay! Popcorn! Good girl! She looks so cute in her pajamas. Let me show you. I can't show you guys. Let me show you. Can I show you? No. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mommy. Hi. Not you, buddy. You don't have a shirt on. So, that right there just made me sad, you guys, because it was just like I felt like all over again, like either one, I was too square, or one, it was just like someone just like bullying me out. And that's how I felt. I felt bullied out. And again, never did anything to his mom. Whenever he was like, hey, can you pick up my mom from wherever? I'm like, yeah. You know, yeah. You know, even if he was at work or something, like, hey, my mom called, can you pick her up? Because again, we had Nokia phones. And if someone was to call your phone or call, like push for something, like it was like codes, and he would tell me like, if I ever call you, like don't answer it, like wait till after, I'm gonna leave a voicemail and put like come to my house, like you know, like make, like understand like where you at, you know, like you know. But it was Nokia phone, so at the end of when they would call, I didn't answer, a little number would pop up of the voicemail of like what they're saying. He like come to my house, or like, can you pick up my mom, you know? And if it was a W, it'll be work. If it was a H, it'll be home. And that's how we communicated, because he don't want me to use my minutes on my phone, you know, unless it was like emergency. So like, it was just weird to me. They were so mean to me. Come to find out, like later on down the line, she didn't like me because I had my shit together. She didn't like me because, you know, all her kids were just like fuck ups. Can I say that on here? They were just like not doing anything, and she felt like with like him, like if I took him away, there goes her bills. Anybody who came and had something going and wanted something, like myself, I wanted something. Like I told him, like, you know, like I'm not gonna be where I'm at. I gotta get an apartment. He's like, yeah, let's go, you know. So there goes her paying a light bill or whatever he was paying, because they all worked. They all was always, one was leaving, one was coming home. What, you know. So time goes on, and I work at Chacho's. So we had to stay with his brother for a little bit, but I paid his brother, and I would give them rides. And they lived at by the Grand Central Station in San Antonio, Texas. That I think it's called the Village Inn or something like that. Is it the Village Inn? It's right next to Grand Central Station. If you guys know the name, drop it. It's like you can rent it efficiency with furniture, without furniture. So we were staying with his brother for a little bit. Not even a year into the relationship, there was like some slapping going on, hair pulling. You know, it was just more of, it was nothing that I couldn't handle, because again, I come from a lot of brothers. But I was getting, I started working at Chacho's on Callahan. I was getting beat up because I could not get pregnant. All his brothers, everybody around him were like on their second kid. And here I am. Still can't get pregnant. And I remember one time his brother, the one I was supposed to talk to, and it was funny because the brother I was supposed to talk to, I already had a baby. And I wish I would have told her at the time, like, you know, I was supposed to talk to him, right? But I didn't want to get beat up or her get beat up. What's up? Huh? On Amazon? I think my other phone's on the bed. Bring it. You could get some on Amazon there. And so it was kind of funny to me that I got into the family and that I saw all this. So it was weird because oh, so yeah, his brother, the one who's supposed to talk to me, didn't talk to me. He says maybe because you're too fat. Because maybe he's not getting it up there. And it would be a long road because, again, I stayed in a long relationship with him. I was with him for a long time. Because that's just how I am. Like, okay, baby, you have to wait. I'm on the phone. Because I was in situations where, one, I didn't like change. Two, it was really hard for me to... Okay, baby. It was really hard for me to open up because I didn't have like my immediate, you know how you grow up with a certain side of your family and like that's like your family, and then you have a whole other half of the family, but your mom never let you go with that side of the family or whatever, so you don't know them. So that's how I felt. I felt like he was like all I had because my mom wasn't here and nobody was here, and I just had my dad's side of the family. And again, they've done so much wrong to me. Why would I want to go back to that? It was like kind of like, just suck it up, it's gonna be okay. Well, another year goes by, I don't get pregnant. So now him and his brothers are talking like they're having like a meeting, like literally a meeting about, you know, me, like what they should do or whatever. And I just thought it was super weird that this is not the phone, baby. It's on the bed. You just have to wait. Hey, I'm busy. Don't start right now. You have to wait. I'm busy. You need to wait. Don't go back in there. Dad's laying him down. He's been up early this morning with Sissy when I was with you. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty, like they literally, like, the girls sat down. There's, like, what is she doing wrong? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, talk to her, you know? Again, you guys, I was with the older guy, but it wasn't what I wanted. So I really didn't, I never, like, really cared about my you know, what I did, how I did it, you know. So I didn't really know what to do, how to do. Again, I dated girls for a long time. It's not really, back then it wasn't too, again, because I was still young. Back then it wasn't too, like, crazy with toys and stuff, you know what I mean? It was kind of more just, you know, kissing, groping, you know, licky licky, but it wasn't like, how do you get pregnant, you know? And it was just like, so like he had the girls like, hey, y'all need to talk to her and tell her what she needs to do to get pregnant. And I'm just like, I just felt so weird. Someone telling me like these girls, they're all one on the hip, baby on the hip, one inside, one baby running around with boogers, and it was just like I'm just looking like they're all in the room like, so what are you guys doing? Are you even trying to do it? Are you on something? Do you have one of these in your arm? And I'm like, oh, like, no, like, you know. And oh no, wait, because he asked like, how many people you been with? You know, like maybe you have a disease like an STD. Because usually when you have an STD, that can stop you from getting pregnant. Yes, and I'm just like, no. When he found that I like girls, that just turned him off. He was just like, gross. And I was just like, it was kind of surprising to me to see that he didn't like girls. Like, it was a turn off. But I also know why he didn't is because, like, when we would go somewhere, go to, like, Fiesta or whatever, I always would look at girls. And I guess he probably caught on to it. Like, this bitch, all she did was daydream about girls. Like, she didn't even want to be with me, you know? Like, I think that's what registered in his mind, because he was, like, mad about it. And usually some guys are like, oh, I like that. Like, ooh, like, girl, go. You know what I mean? He was like, that's gross. Like, sick. Like, ugh, I kissed you. Like, that's how he talked to me. I felt so... It was, like, so degrading, you guys, to have these girls younger than me. Mind you, I'm still, like, I'm already, like...
Like guns!
Let's see, like...
Toy guns.
I think I met him, like, when I was, like, 19 or 8. No, like, 20. Because our baby came, like... So I'm probably about 20, because I didn't get pregnant until like almost 23. So yeah, probably about 23. Okay, wait, the app's not on here. It's not on here. You gotta wait, baby. You gotta wait. Because I'm on the phone. Stop it. I mean it. Stop it. So to have these young girls have to tell me, you know, you gotta get on top. You gotta do this. I was just like, it was kind of like, if 2 plus 2 is 4, what the fuck is this? You know, like, this was the one thing that I didn't want. When I seen my mom and like the life my mom had, I did not want that. And it was kind of like, again, when I was with the first person on the other video I was talking about, hey, get out of there, Grandpa's sick! Now, bring her out! Hey, Hosini, I'm on a video! Hurry up, Sincere! Oh my goodness, close that door. So, like, that was, when this older guy was with me, like, I was like, please, God, don't let me get pregnant. Please, God, don't, because I didn't want kids. Coming from a big family like I came from, it was like, I hated it. You know, you hear people say, oh, I love my big family, my brothers and this. I hated it. Because you know what? I wasn't the baby. I wasn't the middle child. I was the first child. The first child takes on all the duties. Cooking, cleaning, washing, having to be the mom. My brother Albert called me mom, because that's all he saw. My mom says, no, like, Mom, yes he did. I said, you didn't tell me he didn't. Yes he did. So I kind of always felt like it was God saying, you don't need a baby, you don't need a baby. So by the second year, things got a little bit worse, because he went away to boot camp, and he had to do 6 months. And when I was staying with his brother, one day I just took off. I didn't want to be there. All I saw was him beating up his girlfriend. And I was scared. And one day I just packed my bags. He was at work. I took off. So when he got ready to come out of boot camp, he found me at my grandma's. And he's like, why would you leave for my brothers? Like, don't get comfortable. I'm coming out. This and that. Blah, blah, blah. He came out. I got beat up. He came out because his brother said, yeah, I seen her with some guy. This and that. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't remember where he saw me at. And I was just like, where? Like, they didn't even tell you where. Nothing, you know.
Mama.
That's just his first thought. I'm like,
Mama.
no, baby, I'm on a video. This is a different video. This is not like Facebook. It's YouTube. And I was just like, if I met you and I didn't even know what to do with you, and I still wanted to keep my t-shirt on when we did stuff, what makes you think I was out there doing something with someone else? Like, I said, I didn't want to be there hearing this 16-year-old cry like murder. Wake up to 2 kids jumping on me with their diapers off and doo-doo everywhere. Like, this is not what I dreamed of. This is not what I thought me leaving somewhere where I was comfortable. You know, might not have been happy, but I was comfortable. I had a roof over my head. This is not what I left for, you know? Like, so, you know, I got beat up, you know, whatever. It wasn't, like, bad. It didn't get bad till, like, a little bit. It was more just, like, slap, hair pull, which I was used to because my mom did it to me. So, again, I'm thinking this is just what happens when you fuck up, you know? Hey, Royo, watch out. I'm on video, Royo. Careful, you're going to fly into that table. Get this popcorn from her already, please. So, then, next thing you know, I was kind of, he could tell already, like, that was enough. Like, he was like, you know what, let me quit my shit. Like, that's enough. So, yeah, like I said, it was kind of like, nah, like, careful, my dad's going by, Royo. Careful. Royo, stop and wait for he can get by. So yeah, I was just like, you know, so like he could tell like I was like already like over it. Like he could just tell like, all right, that's enough. Like this one is like, I think he knew like deep down because I left that I wasn't in love with him the way he was used to people being in love with them. Now he had a girlfriend before me named Pam and a son already. But Pam didn't let her name him after him. So later on when I did have my son, he did name him after him. So I knew there was one girl. Well, some of the girls' sisters used to be with him. They all did, you know what. But he didn't stay with them. He didn't see them the way he saw me. He seen them as just, if he did that easily, that anybody else could do it easily. Basically, that's what came to his mind. You know what I mean? So that's why his brothers was like, you're lucky because you don't have one of these. They got one of the girls that walked by, hey, pregnant. So now they're stuck with that, you know what I mean? In their mind, like they're stuck with that. Me, on the other hand, can't get pregnant, have money, I have my savings. I bust my butt off for so long, you know what I mean? Have a savings, has a car, you know, don't got 2 babies on my hips. So they were just like, you're lucky, bro. Y'all have it good. Y'all can go as y'all, you know, he did, like his, like, down the line, his brother started liking me. That's where problems came in. Because then he thought his brother wanted me, one of his brothers. Because he said, again, as I quote, the first brother that was supposed to talk to me said he saw me with someone, remember? Which they never said where they saw me at or who I was with. Second, the other brother who started liking me was like, you know, she's cool, you know what I mean? She's cool, like, you know, like you know, she's not loud, quiet, you know, she's just to herself or whatever. She's cool, you know? Well, the brother said that the one that was supposed to talk to me said that I seen him somewhere walking, I didn't pick him up. It was funny because the day his other brother we seen walking and we picked him up, me and my ex. So he's like, oh, that's fucked up. She didn't pick me up when she saw me. And so he's like, where did you see him? I'm like, I don't know. Why do y'all keep saying y'all see me places? Like, where? You know? And so I was just like, I really feel like this dude was just mad that I didn't like him, so we didn't hook up, and he got stuck with this other girl who just kept having kids after kids after kids. You know what I mean? Because for some reason he was always getting me in trouble to get me beat up. But I didn't get beat up the way he wanted me to get beat up. He wanted me to get thrown through some walls and black eyes, and like that wasn't happening. Not yet. Is that a popcorn?
Mommy, Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, look. Mama, look.
What, baby?
You see this, Mama?
Yeah.
Dang. Mama,
Oh,
I see
thank you.
I don't tell our cops about this. I don't tell cops either, Mama. No, Mama, I see it right there. This is
Look
the
it.
push. I
Look
can't
it.
tell cops.
That's Kaka. Want juice?
Juice.
Say juice.
I go fast, right, Mama?
Let me get you juice.
Wow!
Let me get you juice.
Dang!
Let me get you juice, Mom.
Whoa!
Hey, buddy, don't be loud. I'm on video.
Sorry, Mom. I thought I just have so fun.
Juicy juice. Juicy juice.
Oh!
Baby girl got juicy juice.
Yeah!
Juicy juice. Juicy juice. Watch out for sister. Hey, stay that way. So, sorry guys. You guys, please, this is free. Like the video. That's all you gotta do. It's free to like the video. 300 people here. Come on, please. This is things that I've never told before. I'm giving you guys all new stuff. Come on. 300 people here. It's free to like the video. It don't cost you nothing. I don't make nothing from it. It just lets me know you guys want to continue to see these videos. So yeah. I kind of feel he just didn't like me. So time goes on. I start working at Chacho's, and we get a apartment in La Valencia Apartments. A little efficiency, no bedroom. I loved it so much. It was like so perfect to us. Basically, it was just like a one bedroom. You could see the whole apartment. Kitchen had like a little part where you like a little wall. So we had like this little curtain to slide the bed, a little sofa, a little TV. It was everything to me. It was like I think $350 a month, all bills paid. It was heaven to me. It took us, hey, careful. It took us maybe 6 months. It was the hardest 6 months of my life. But it was, I loved it. It was so perfect. So everything started going good. And I was working, and he would do like temp jobs. So he would have a good job for a while. Only thing that sucked with his money, it was like they got paid like every day, like a check. So it'd be like $40 or like $60. What, baby? Up. So at the end of the week, he really wouldn't have anything because he would get his checks and cash them right there, you know? What is it? What is it? No, not that. Ba.
Mama,
Where's your juice? I give you your juice.
it's right there.
Want Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi?
I want juice.
Baby, can you bring her juice? Don't drink out of it because you're sicky. Tatu. She said Tatu.
You see me, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
I just flip it.
So, at the end of the week, he really wouldn't have anything left over because he would get paid as they went.
Hey, not go fast.
Oh, Mama. Yeah,
Mama,
Chi-Chi? Yes.
you got AirPods, you know this?
No, I don't got AirPods.
They don't hear this, Mama.
Okay. So, he would, like I said, get his check early and, you know,
Oh, wow.
pay for bus fare, food. So really he was working just to get on the bus, get off the bus, and get something to eat. So at the end of the week, I would have most of the money because I got paid every 2 weeks. And we got tips and things like that. So I felt like he kind of started feeling different about me because I was like making most of the money. So of course, I'm working hard. I'm paying my share of the bills like it was supposed to be. So I was buying myself things. Go to the pawn shop, find me some earrings. You know, I've always had jewelry. You can go back to I was in high school. My mom's had jewelry from her mom, and you know, and she gave it to me. I had earrings, pendants. I always had something. Always had gold on. Never fail. Always had gold on. So my mom, so he just like one day, like I don't know what happened, things just started getting more and more aggressive. He one day just came home, and I had beat him home again. I have a vehicle, he doesn't, and I don't think I should have to give my vehicle up to anybody because it's mine before I came to a relationship. So this was mine before, you know what I mean? Hey buddy, if it's gonna do that, no, I'm almost done here. I'm almost done here. Hey. Okay, off please, thank you. So he one day he says to me, he's like, "You're selfish. Look at you. You're selfish. Do you see me with new earrings? Do you see me with the new necklace?" And he just sat me down in the mirror and he like just punched me. Bam. You guys, when I tell you, I've never seen someone's lip swell up. It was black. It was so black. I've never seen anything like that. They were so black. It was so big. It was like scary, you guys. The pressure from it being so swollen, I thought my lip was gonna explode. And that was like my first big moment. Like that was my first like big like hit. Like again, I was getting hair pulled, slapped here and there, whatever. Like if I rolled my eyes or said something. And this one, everything just changed. He took my car and put speakers in it. He like put tint on it. Like he made it to be his car. And like that was it. Everything I ever worked for, all my freedom I ever had, gone. The drop of the dime. From that point on, I must have just pissed him off so bad that he just said, "You know what, fuck her. She ain't gonna have shit." He picked me up from work, dropped me off at work. He would go to work still, but my car would be so dirty because he would pick up other people to get paid from the center that they did temp jobs. You know, if you pick up more people, you get gas, you get this. So my car was dirty. It started having miles on it. It started making noises. One day he got pulled over, and instead of his brother bringing the car back home, he took it. He took it, and he somehow was hauling ass in it, and he broke and hit an oil pan. So all the oil was coming out. Instead of them bringing it home and parking it, they kept driving it, and it started knocking. Everything I worked for. From that point on, I just knew I was stuck. And I did. I was. I had no car to run away. Nothing. And that's when I started getting beat the most. I had bald spots. He would get my hair and wrap it around his hand and put his foot on my back and pull. Just pull him out. And he would grab my hair, open it, and just get it. Hey, baby. Watch TV. Watch TV. What is it? Oh. You'll fall down. You're so pretty, mommy. You need the juice?
Daddy,
Hey, I hope you're not getting sick. You feel a little bit warm. You okay? What is it? Cockcorn? You okay? Cockcorn, yeah. Huh? Are you okay? Whoa, you okay, mommy? So yeah, he started like really like wailing on me. He started like it was scary. It was so scary. I always had sweaters on because I was always pinched, snaked. He would snake the shit out of me. If when I was working, I would do nighttime, and at nighttime I was working because that's what I would do. We would be up all night because his brothers were always there. They were always there. Like there was never like a don't. That's why I said like. I don't like big families. I don't like it. I come from a big family. And then he had a big family and they were always in my space. I don't like big families. I think that's why it's kind of hard now too that my dad's here, because it's just hitting me like there's no privacy. You know, like I can't leave my kids over here if I wanted to and go to their room and do whatever. You know, because there's someone else here. I have to watch my kids from this person, you know, even though my dad's not going to do anything. In my mind, I need to do that, though, because that's what a good mom is. A good mom don't just leave her kids playing and go to sleep, you know? It was just so frustrating that his brothers were always there. And when I had to cook for everybody. And when I brought something, I had to ask for everybody. And it was just so frustrating. That's why I said, like, I left from a big family, and then here comes all his family. So time goes on, and I have to stay up all day long, you know, with the family there. Still go to work at night, tired as hell. Well, he doesn't have jobs at night. They work in the daytime. So I never got to sleep. So I felt always tired. Well, this is where my like I don't care, like tired, you know. He got mad. He took it as an attitude that I wanted to sleep when his family was there, but I worked that night. So he went to my job to see how hard my job was. He was like, I'm gonna see how hard your job is. He sat there hiding and they didn't know he was there. And I got beat up because don't do that, bud. Put it back. Because, buddy, listen to your mom. Put it back and move on. Now, for it falls and hits her. If that rolls off, that can hit her in the head and knock her out. So he.
I have old juice.
Okay, go put it over there, buddy. I'm on video. You guys always have to do something when I'm on. Just put it there. Just drop it there. Just put it down. Yes. Now move on, baby. Let mama finish this. I'm almost done. It's already gonna be 45 minutes. I try not to go past 45 minutes, you guys, because then it doesn't upload. So he goes to my job and he's just sitting there. I don't know. And this is like a couple days. And the guys are always like, it's all Mexicans on the line. I work at Chacho's, Chacho's on Callahan. And they're like, Chaparrita, you know, I work drive-thru, I do margaritas, I do register. So I'm always passing by the guys. And the guys are just being guys. Chaparrita, shorty, you know, whatever. Like, hi, you know. And my job's not hard, he said. And I got beat up because I liked it. I liked the guy attention. And he No, Cindy, you're sick. Leave her alone. So he there was this, I think his name was Daniel or Danny, and he liked me, so we would always like work with each other, and he was watching all that. And he came home and he was just like, I got beat up, I got my hair pulled, he waited for me outside, because I would walk home through the fence, and I just remember walking past the fence, and nothing even came to my mind. I just walked past the fence and just boom, like clotheslined me. It hit me in my throat, punched me in my, if you ever get punched in your stomach, that shit takes the air out of you. Not once, not twice, this time, boom, boom in my stomach. And I was just like on the floor. I could not breathe, I could not catch, I thought I was dying. If you ever get the air knocked out of you, that shit's...
Yeah, one time I got my air out of me. By a chair. I did.
By a chair?
Yeah.
You said by a chair. You sleep on a chair? Hey, pick that up already for that. I want her to choke. It is at the fence. So this is when I'm leaving Chacho's, walking through the fence. There's a fence you can walk through. Mostly everybody lives in those apartments. And you know why he did it right there? Because they were having a party. The people from my job. So everybody saw. My manager, Linda, I guess they told her, hey, Chaparra got beat up. Like, they're like, by who? By who? Hey, bácalo ahí, Cindy, I'm on the video. Cindy, stop it. Stop it. I'm on the video. Quit acting silly. So they go to my manager like, hey, Chaparra got beat up. Sure enough, not even like the 24 hours. I called her, get out of there, please. Hey, I'm on the video. Wait a minute. Not even like, sorry guys, this is why I've been trying to do my videos without the kids, but he's sick, he's feeling better. And and Linda, she called, and I told her I can't come to work. Like, I was beat up. I was so beat up. You guys, I think that the lip scared me, but it wasn't as painful. The stomach scared me because I was coughing up blood the next day. That shit scared me. So I was like, oh man, I think I should go to, hey, no, you're sick. I said, I think I need to go to the hospital. And I was coughing up blood, and he was like, you'll be fine, it'll go away in a couple of days. So at this point, I guess he already talked to his brothers, like, yeah, I punched her in the stomach, like, she's bleeding, she's coughing up blood. They're like, yeah, it'll go away. So at this point, they already know all the signs, because they all done it to the girls. They've done it to everybody. Well, about a week or, what's up? Okay, you need to wait. I'm almost done. Okay, oh, you gotta wait. I had about a week goes by, a week or two goes by. I go back to work. I get a different schedule, a different shift, where it's just like everybody, like, I don't know, all ladies. Linda made it to where I'm all with girls. When you know, there'll be a lot of pretty girls on that shift. And I meet a girl named Adriana, and she's like hyper, but he ends up liking her. So it was okay, you know. He ended up liking her. Part 2 in a couple days, you guys. I have to get off already. It's already been 45 minutes, and lately I've been just loading good with 45 minutes. So we're gonna stop off at Adriana. The drama that comes from it. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys have a good. Tracy deleted a message. What is this girl doing, Tracy, that you're deleting messages? Does she need to get blocked, Tracy? Make sure you screenshot everything. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys love this video. Don't forget to like it. I hope nobody's coming over and making a mess. I hope you guys like the video. Please don't forget to like it. And I will see you in a day or two. Please don't forget to follow me and watch me on the 9th on Spoiled Lips at 8 o'clock. And on the 8th, I will be in my Makeup Brushes by G supporter group to tell you how to grow your page, how to be successful, how to start your page, step-by-step starts, how to get the right name for you, that it's going to make people follow you in an instant. So if you need help on how to grow your business tips and you want to meet a few girls, you can pay $10 to join my supporter group. It's on Makeup Brushes by G. Click the blue icon, and then you can pay the subscription. Cancel anytime. So, bye guys. Go ahead.
Hi.
Have a good day. Hey, why are you still... Why you do that for? Bye guys. Buddy, what did you do that for?